A gallon of local milk is $10. Or if you want almond milk, it's right now $7.29. This one's my favorite brand of coffee. This one is $7.99. Classic white bread is $5.99.
And then if you're on video stealing, you better not lie to me. You understand? You better not lie to me. I might be.
The cost of groceries in America is getting absolutely ridiculous. We're going to be taking a look at grocery store prices. We're also going to see what people are doing about the prices. They might even be stealing things, but my name is Quan. If you don't know, welcome to the Quan Billy Show, man. We're trying to be uploading new videos every single day. We're on day 3, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be talking about things like the cost of housing, the cost of groceries. We're going to be talking about the cost of living in different countries versus America, cities, things like that. And we might even dabble a little bit of dating and stuff like that as well. We're going to be reviewing content from all over the internet. If you have any videos you want to send me, shoot me one at Train with Quan on IG. I got you. Other than that, let's get to the video and have some fun, folks, okay? So let me show you real quick how much eggs are here where I live in Southern California. Let's go to the grocery store. I'll show you that real quick. In case you all don't believe us with these grocery prices, let's look at these eggs real quick. $8.49, $9.49. How much are those right there?
Those are actually $7.
Oh, $7 for 18. Remember when eggs were $1? There you go. There's some more egg prices. This kind of shows you that it's not just where you are. This is where it is here as well. Crazy, right? Eggs, $8, $9, some as low as $6. You saw that ground beef, $20. Absolutely crazy. Now that was organic, but that was on sale, which is wild. I mean, I've never seen ground beef, even organic, cost that much. All right, so let's start off with the first video. We're gonna get into the grocery stores real quick. We're gonna see how much groceries cost now versus 2001, so just 25 years ago. Let's get it.
In 2001, this all would cost in Southern California $81. Let's go see how much it costs right now, today in 2023. Chef, Oreos, bread, excuse me. So I got 3 bags of Lay's, 3 gallons of Horizon whole milk, 2 12-packs of sodas, 2 packs of Oreos, Cocoa Pebbles, 3 pints of orange juice, Tropicana, 3 packs of bacon, Wonder Bread, 3 of these, 4 cartons of eggs, and 2 DiGiorno's. Here's the other thing to keep in mind. There's also shrinkflation, so you're also getting less Oreos, less potato chips, everything's smaller. Let's go see how much it costs right now, today in 2023. Here we go. Here's the final finale, $195, so it's 2.5 times more.
Remember, that was about 2 years ago that he made that video, right? So that was seeing how much inflation had changed, how much it changed in just 20 years. Now, remember, inflation is a key. You know, money is worth different amounts than it used to be, so that's all part of it, which makes perfect sense. But let's get to this next video talking about why grocery prices are going up according to the Today Show.
You're absorbing the cost right now.
I'm absorbing the cost.
Will you continue to absorb the cost?
No. No, I won't. I can't afford to.
Starting tomorrow, new tariffs of 15 to 50% will take effect on many food imports, jacking up prices on produce from Central and South America, like bananas, pineapples, peppers, and cucumbers. And popular seafood from Indonesia and Vietnam now facing levies of up to 20%, double the previous rate.
I don't normally interrupt the videos, but I wasn't, you know, I don't usually like talk about political things, especially on like social media, but it is interesting, you know, with the tariffs, things that are imported, how much more is making things, it's how much more things are going up in price. I find that to be very interesting. I wonder if in the long term, if the tariffs are going to help or hurt. I'm very neutral. I don't really understand how it works. So you guys comment down below what you think about that, and we can kind of go from there. I got another video to make you guys giggle a little bit after this one, but let's finish and hear what they have to say.
Higher tariffs also hitting imported coffee, olive oil, meat, and cheese. Also impacted European spirits. With pre-tariff inventories running out, you may see price hikes on wine from France and Italy. If so, Leonard says consider buying American.
It's a lot less expensive. Will there be a shift in wine, say, for instance, from Europe to Napa Valley or Washington State?
Leonard promises to disclose any price bumps from tariffs to his customers. But when we asked other supermarket chains if they plan to do the same, none would comment. President Trump has posted that retailers should eat the tariffs.
Retailers are going to be very careful and cautious about increasing prices and advertising that.
Another tip to avoid tariff price hikes, experts say stock up now on imported wine, spirits, and coffee. canned goods like sodas, and imported meat and seafood. Buy it fresh and you can freeze it for up to several months.
So that video was released August 6, 2025. So this was just about a month ago. Have I noticed any increase in prices in the last month? Yes, I have, but I don't know if it was more than just imported goods. In terms of, they're saying that you buy American and keep the prices low. I understand that, but it is interesting to see things going up in price and how other grocery chains did not want to comment on it. So they don't even want us to know what's going on, which is absolutely very, very interesting to me. All right, let's go to this one to see what someone, they call it Trump's grocery prices. Again, I'm not a political person, but this is just always funny when people find a way to protest in their own quiet way. So let's check this one out. So I had to turn the sound off, but this is hilarious. $7 for eggs, $11 for a container of coffee, $11 for a 12-pack of pop. Bro, I remember when those 12 packs of pop were $4 or 4 for $12 or 3 for $12. $13 for eggs, $51 for dog food. Again, I already know, man. I spend probably $30 a week on dog food for my little mans. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy, folks. So what do you guys think of those prices right there? Now, that's, you're seeing some of the prices here in America. You're seeing some, but now we're going to show you some of the prices in Mexico, all right? Let's get it.
How much are grocery prices in Mexico? I always hear people in the US complain about how expensive groceries are, so today I'm gonna show you the prices here in Mexico. And just a quick disclaimer, guys, this is a big chain supermarket. If you go to a street market or a tianguis, you're gonna see things at least 50% cheaper than you do in this video, so just keep that in mind. But anyways, let's do this. So this is for all my MAGA people. You can get 12 eggs, because I know you guys are obsessed with eggs. You can get 12 eggs for 43 pesos. But this is my favorite, guys.
The eggs are $2. And it looks like a Walmart in Mexico. $2 for the eggs when we just saw $6, $7, $8, $9 for eggs. I remember when eggs were $1, bro. This is absolutely crazy. Even in Mexico, they're feeling it though. That's wild.
Check this out. You can get 30 eggs for 92 pesos. It looks like there's a deal with the cereal. Right now you can get 2 boxes for 100 pesos, 2 boxes for 85 pesos. And these are the big boxes, guys. These are not the little boxes. 2 for 85, 2 for 100. And you can get a liter of milk for 23 pesos. And if you want the equivalent to a gallon of milk, you can get it for 77 pesos. You can get a big bar of butter for 24 pesos. And I know that people in the US freak out whenever there's an emergency, but you can get 40 rolls of toilet paper for 170 pesos. And you can also get a whole turkey for 89 pesos. But my favorite thing about the Mexican Walmarts is that they have a panaderia. You can get a concha for 10 pesos, guys. Check that out. So there you have it, guys. These are some of the grocery prices here in Mexico. And like I said, if you go to a street market, it's bound to be at least 50% less expensive. But anyways, let me know what you guys think.
So that's super interesting, right? Because that's a Walmart in Mexico, and the prices are what I remember prices being about 10 years ago here in America. So again, it shows though that though things are expensive here, prices are going up in other countries as well, right? Mexico and the US are super close to each other, right? So a lot of the supply chain stuff is probably very similar. So it's only natural that the prices will go up in multiple places. But with all of this going on, folks, what about the most expensive grocery stores, all right? So the most expensive place to live in the United States is Hawaii. I used to live in Honolulu as a kid on Oahu, but let's look at the grocery store prices in Kauai.
Hawaii is the most expensive state in the US to buy groceries, and right now I'm on the island of Kauai, so I thought I'd show you some of the prices here. Starting with milk, a gallon of local milk is $10. Or if you want almond milk, it's right now $7.29. This one's my favorite brand of coffee. This one is $7.99. Classic white bread is $5.99. But if I had to choose, this is the bread that I would buy, and it is $9.99. If you want local eggs, it is $12.49. But just to be fair, you can get $6.99 non-local eggs. So my husband said that this is very expensive. I don't actually buy this, so I don't know. But for 128 ounces, it's $27.49. Can someone please tell me if that's expensive? This 20-ounce bottle of Coke is on sale right now, 2 for $7. Normally it is $4.39. So if we want to do meats, bacon is $9.49. A sirloin steak is $14.49 a pound. Ground beef is $6.79 a pound. The good news is that the Kauai shrimp is $25.99, which is pretty cheap. I thought that Tide was expensive on Molokai. For an 84 ounce of Tide on Molokai, it is also $30. It's $35.59 normally for the exact same size. This teeny weeny thing of Clorox, it's only 43 ounces, is $7.49. If we want to do produce, then a Hass avocado is $3.29 each. Garlic is $5.89 for a package of 5, or you can buy them loose for $4.39 a pound. If you want to talk toilet paper, you can get 9 rolls for $27.19. Alternatively, this one is 18 rolls and it's $25.99. Things you can find in a Hawaii grocery store, you can get Hello Kitty toilet paper. It looks like there's 12 rolls in here and it's $10.
Okay, so you saw that, guys. That was some of the highest prices we've seen so far. $12 for eggs. I mean, the coffee was super expensive. Meat was expensive. Now, live in Hawaii, you got to remember, a lot of things are flown in, so there's going to be always a little bit of an upcharge. I remember milk being like $4 or $5 when I was a kid living there in like 2002 or 3, and my mom was super like creeped out by that. And to see milk I think it was almost $10 is absolutely diabolical. I mean, I don't know how anyone can afford that. Also, like, you got to remember the locals there and the jobs there. Like, can people really afford to live? Can people afford to eat? All right, but more on can people afford to eat and what they're doing about it coming up next, or coming here in a few minutes. But lastly, I want to go to, before we get to what people are doing about it, let's take a look at the most expensive grocery store in the United States. Happens to be here in LA. It's called Erewhon. I've been here a bunch of times myself. My girl and I have been there. We got shakes there once. 2 shakes were like $30. This is giving you a little preview of what's going on. I'm only showing you all these different types because I want you to get a good picture of what's going on with grocery prices in the United States right now compared to other places as well. And then we're going to get into what people are doing about it. So let's check out this Erewhon clip.
$20 just for this little cheese right here. They want $33 for the kimchi. They want $33 for some fake ass pickles, y'all boys. Need some. Talking crazy, y'all boys. Look at this shit, bro. Yuzu juice, $26.99 for that. Look at that yuzu juice. Y'all boys, $20. $20 for cookie dough. Where they do that? And then they build it like sausage. Man. $15 for bagels, $20 for bagels. Bruh, these bagels better cure cancer, bro. I don't know a lot of these boys. Taxes for the sea moss, y'all boys. 40 on the head, bro. What? $14.50 for the OGs. Crazy. Y'all boys, this is the icing on the cake, bro. $28 for 10-pack lollies. Wow. $28. I'm gone. Get me out the store. I'm taking everything out of this basket. I'm going. My auntie just showed me camel milk. $21.99 for some milk. Auntie, let's get up out of here. Boys, they want 19 for the Haley Bieber strawberry glaze shake. 19 for the animal sweet. Yo, y'all boys, they mutton that dog.
There, as you can see, the prices at a store like Erewhon, you're paying $20 for milk. Camel milk, of course, sounds like it's very fancy, right? And of course, this is a store for the super wealthy. But I know a lot of people who aren't even close to wealthy or rich or anything like that shop there just because they want to see the celebrities that go in there, like your Justin Bieber's, your Hailey Bieber's. You know, Hailey Bieber has her own shake there. The Kardashians have been seen in places like this. So people, of course, when kind of doing their celebrity worship thing, like they want to be in the same places as some of their, you know, heroes or the people they look up to, which, I mean, I understand that, but it's absolutely crazy. So I was wrong. We had 2 Hailey Bieber shakes. They must have been closer to $40, not $30. So there you go. So with everything being so expensive, let's really think about this for a second. Everything's so expensive. What are people going to do if they can't afford food? What are they going to do if they can't eat? What are they going to do? I'll tell you what they're going to do and what they've been doing. They've been stealing, folks, all right? So let's take a look at this video of a lady taking groceries here out of a cart. She did not pay for these, as you guys can see. And there's a woman there trying to stop her. Now, the reason why I have it muted is because there's no talking or anything, but she's stealing all this meat. She took her stuff outside. People followed her, and they just see her stealing all this food. Now, how do you guys feel about this? Things are so expensive that people can't even afford to eat. So them stealing food, is that really, you know, that horrible of a thing? Of course, I think it's not great, right? You should never steal. But at this point, what options do people have? People can't find jobs right now. People don't have money right now. People are just trying to survive. So in theory, eventually people are going to steal. And I don't think that's the right way. But what do you guys think we should do here in the United States, or even where you live, to get the cost of groceries down, to make it so that people don't have to do things like this and steal? I would really love to know what you guys think. I honestly think, of course, minimum wage should go up, but if minimum wage goes up, inflation typically goes up. I wish we could raise the minimum wage without the value of money going down. That would be the most ideal thing, but you know, people are greedy. People want to do what they want to do to make as much money as possible. And of course, I'm a fan of making money and, you know, providing for yourself, right? But it's pretty crazy to me that this is what's happening. But, you know, to each his own. This is what happened. This is what went on. And yeah, so we got another one coming up here, man. We got a guy here stealing 2 carts of groceries. So as you can see, They were stealing carts of groceries. They had the whole staff there trying to stop them. There was a video that I saw that I couldn't find where a woman literally followed someone home that was stealing and hit them with their car. I think that's too much, but I mean, even the workers are getting fed up. The Ralph's that's by my house that I go to, they're fed up every day. I mean, I see people run in the store, grab stuff and steal all the time. And of course, they're taught not to touch them, especially like loss prevention and stuff. They teach you not to touch them. I've worked retail before. It is what it is. You can't do anything about it. But stealing is getting absolutely crazy, guys. I mean, it's one of those things where I'm still shocked at how people are doing this and how they think they're going to get away with it. All right. Now, next one, we've got a little bit longer here. This is going to be one of a cop catching someone who had stolen the day before. $800 worth of groceries. Let's check this clip out.
Hey, man. I can talk to you for a second. So yesterday, sounds like you walked out with quite a bit of cart of groceries.
I did?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, right now, you're going to be detained until I figure it out.
Babe, I love you. I love you.
You got it?
At a minimum, you're getting trespassed from the store.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
And then if you're on video stealing, you better not lie to me. You understand? You better not lie to me.
I might be.
You might be lying to me?
We have the female detained.
You got warrants?
I might. I don't know.
You got ID on you?
I don't. Babe, I love you.
You can go. You can go.
I love you.
What's your,
What's
your name?
You have her phone?
No, he did say that.
You need your phone?
Again, I hate to stop the video, but I have to say this. Her saying I love you to her boyfriend, partner, whoever that was, as she's getting arrested for stealing food. Again, it's just like the person in me that wants to be, you know, hard about rules and laws, of course, is like, yeah, man, don't steal. You wouldn't be in this situation. But it's also like, what options do people have? Again, you guys can roast me down below for this feeling. I really just am chatting with you guys and talking to you because if you guys don't know, I make a little bit more positive based content. I don't really like to condemn people. I try to see things from multiple perspectives. I'm not a person that's like, this is the only way. Like, that's just not the kind of person I am. And the look on her face in this scene, man, it's heartbreaking because you can definitely tell that she's just like, she's just trying to do what she can do. But that I love you, man, that got me. All right, let's see what else is going on.
Babe, I love you. I don't know when I'm gonna get out. Huh?
What's your name?
Kelsey. K-E-L-S-E-Y. Last name is Zosel. Z-O-S-E-L.
Sorry, spell it again.
Z-O-S-E-L.
What's your middle initial?
A.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop it there. I don't need to watch her get arrested. They basically caught her stealing $800 worth of groceries. Of course, the online, I feel like they try to show you only like one group of people stealing things and doing things, but this is happening to every group across so many socioeconomic status, like groups, so many different things, right? People who are making six figures in jobs are losing their jobs, losing their homes. You know, we can do a video about mortgages too if you want, and videos about car payments if you want in the near future. These are the things that are going on right now, guys. These are the things that are happening. And I would encourage you, as you watch this video, even if you judge people, which I understand, laws are still being broken and they should be handled accordingly. But just remember, we're all one bad day, one rough month or week away from being in these positions, right? You see the cost of things are doing nothing but going up. Blame it on whoever you want. The reality is it's still happening, right? So I would just say, as we're all trying to become better financially and educate ourselves financially, pay attention to the world around us, try to limit costs, try to save as much as you can right now. I think this time isn't going to be a long time, but I think the next 2 years or so are going to be rough. 2 to 3, maybe even 4 years are going to be rough. And then things will start to change because I think that's how long it's going to take to see what tariffs and all these other things can even do, right? I'm not a fan of things being more expensive. I'm not a fan of feeling like I'm broke when I'm technically the most successful I've ever been. I don't like it. I don't like how every time I go to the store to buy milk, it goes up in price. I don't like how every time I go to the store, I got to step out of the way because someone's sprinting out trying to have a bite to eat today because they haven't eaten in days. You know, so we're living in a weird situation, but let me know where you live, how grocery prices are. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the world and about life right now. And let me know again if you want me to do that video on mortgages. You want me to do one on the prices of cars and how people are up under on those things. I love watching this stuff because just like you, I'm trying to learn how to make the best financial decisions possible. So we're gonna be reviewing a ton of different types of content. If you want some of the raunchy or dating stuff as well, please let me know. I can even get my girlfriend on here. We can watch some videos and talk about the things that we're seeing as well. We can have a little fun with it, all right? Thank you guys for watching the last video. It's one of the best videos we've ever had on this channel. So I just wanna say thank you guys. I appreciate and love you, and I'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Again, the name's Quan. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, folks.